Happy Tuesday, everyone. Shout out to Raymond. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the Shop LC live stream. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you have an opportunity, like the page, share the page so everybody else can hang out with us today. By the way, I'm Jessica Maldonado. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am a little under the weather, just a heads up. I'm nasally. So I'll have my tea in hand and may have to step aside here. But we're going to get through it. And we have such a great selection. First things first, Courtney, who was our first live streamer this morning, notified us that today is the first day of spring. And so I felt like I was dressed appropriately, although I didn't know. I didn't get the memo. But we have a lot of really great jewelry pieces that will be perfect for your kind of spring-summer collection for 2024. And we actually, just to kind of give you a heads up of how the show's going to go, we have some high-end pieces with tanzanite in the setting. We have a ring as well as a pendant. And then we're going to be featuring a few other specials. We have an apatite piece, which we're really excited about. It's part of the Luxotto collection. This is actually going to be a gold piece. And when we were told that we'd be able to add a few more, so hold on, let me make sure what are the sizes? Do we know? Excuse me.
Yes. So
We'll get to it 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 auctions away. We'll talk a little more about that so that we're clear with what we have up for grabs. But we're going to kick it off with a Rhapsody piece. I know a lot of you tune in for the different, price points we offer. Oh, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me? That's the price cut on the apatite? So on my show sheet, the gemstone that I was just telling you about, the apatite piece in 10K, I've got to let you know this so you don't move a muscle. This is big. On the sheet, it says $249.99, but this beauty is actually on sale. Now, during our live TV show right now, we have what's called a clearance. And with clearance, all sales are final. This is not one of those clearance items. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I think it's important to note this. With clearance, all sales are final. So I will notify you of pieces that are on clearance where the sale is final. The only way that you can send it back is obviously if it's damaged, we'll take it back. But the good news with this apatite piece I'm telling you about that's gone down to $199, it's crazy. It's like a clearance price basically, but not on clearance. Does that make sense? So you still have the 30-day money-back guarantee. You still have that budget payment option of $40 per month. But you have the, the option of sending it back if you're not completely happy. And we'll talk about that here in just a few. We're going to get to that in about 4 auctions. Okay, so let's get the party started. Shout out to Carol. Shout out to Joyce. We have our fashion scientist hanging out with us. Mary's also joining us. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're hoping that you, again, like the page, share the page so that others can see what we have to offer. I'm going to get the party started, and we're going to kick it off with, of course, the Rhapsody collection. So this is one of our high-end luxury collections. In fact, this is really the epitome of luxury because this is our 950 Platinum collection. And with Rhapsody, as well as our Ileana and our Luxotto collection, we provide you, because we make these in-house, we provide you with certificates of authenticity. And they will come, just like you see here, with the name, okay, live age restricted. Your live may contain themes not suitable for young adults, audiences. Okay, we're gonna not now it. I'm like, what's not suitable for young adults? No, all the kids can watch this show. All right, so the certificate of authenticity here looks like this, okay? And it'll either say Rhapsody, Luxotto, or Ileana. And the really good thing about this, those of you that are resellers that have your own e-commerce business, maybe you sell things online, this is going to be fantastic when you are posting an item that you know you've gotten from us at a ridiculously low price. Guess how much this one is? And I'll hold it up so you have a chance to see that. Look at the size of that rock. So this one is $3,899. Now, some of you are like, whoa, this is how we're starting the party. Absolutely. Because what you have here is a 6.25 carat VSEF quad grade tanzanite diamond ring. And this is going to really help put things into perspective. Every time I put these rocks on my finger, I'm blown away and mesmerized because In the past, my husband and I, when we travel, I try to stop in as many jewelry stores as possible. If you're somebody who enjoys to cruise, you know that on the cruise ship they have many tanzanite pieces up for grabs. There's a specific designer that rhymes with Sephi. Um, they always have their pieces on the ship, and then when you get off at the different ports, tanzanite pieces like this will cost you $15,000, $18,000, $20,000. Here at Shop LC, we're offering it to you at $3,899. That is incredible. Why? Because, well, the actual tanzanite itself, let me give you the breakdown here so we're all on the same page. You have the 2.5 carat center stone. Okay, actually, no, this is more than 2.5 carats. Is this the right certificate of authenticity? It's not. I'm like, it's not. Hold on, let me pick this one up. Here it is. Okay, so this is the 6.25 carats. So this one is 8.73 grams of 950 platinum. You have your, let's see here. The pear cut itself is a 5.97 to 6 carat. So here's the really great thing about what we do here. What will happen is we may manufacture like 6 or 7 of these because we're only able to procure enough rough to manufacture 5, 6, 7, 8 rings. It's a limited edition collection, right? Because most tanzanites don't come out of the ground this dark, this deep, this rich, this fabulous. And so the deeper, the darker the tanzanite, the more valuable, the more expensive, and the rare that gemstone is. So in a lot of cases, when our design team decides, okay, we're going to go pear cut, but we want a huge pear cut that's about 5.5 to 6 carats. That's a pretty big task, right? That's something big to ask of the team that's behind the scenes trying to accommodate that design team with gemstones that size, this deep, this rich, this valuable. And so it can take some time. And Elias, he's in the studio with me shaking his head because I know that in the past when we're on the TV show, there are some cases where we'll air one-of-a-kind Rhapsody pieces because it's the only one in the world of its kind. And so this is the kind of collection you're dealing with when you purchase Rhapsody from us, right? We manufacture in-house all of our Rhapsody pieces. If you have an opportunity to visit our website, make sure you check that out because the reviews are insane. I always tell people, listen, you know, $3,899 is not for everyone. I get it. It's not the kind of price point that I wake up in the morning saying, unless, of course, it's a planned purchase. I'm not like, okay, I'm going to walk into a jewelry store and spend $5,000, $6,000. But when you consider what it is that you're purchasing versus what's out there in the market today, you're saving tens of thousands of dollars, okay? So let me read some of the reviews that came in. Madeline, she actually owns this piece. She says, very nice ring, excellent quality, would recommend it to anyone. Adam, which I love to see the testimonials come in from the guys because, gentlemen, can you imagine for Mother's Day, for her birthday, if you're proposing, to get down on one knee with the blue rock? If she's into colored gemstones, if she's somebody who loves rare and exotic kind of collectible things, one-of-a-kind opportunities, you know that she doesn't like to wear the same old, you present her with a quad A grade tanzanite, this is worth way more than what you're spending, and that's the beauty of Shop LC. So Adam, one of the guys that shop with us and owns it, he said one word, awesome. Awesome. Another young lady, Shirley, says, it's a beautiful ring and I love it. I love the style and the way it looks on the hand. I enjoy wearing the ring. And the last one I'm going to read is from Betty. She gives it 5 stars as well. She says, I just love my new ring. It's just stunning. I've been wanting it for quite some time since I've seen it, and now she officially owns it. So, you know, I always talk about Rhapsody as that kind of aspirational collection. You aspire to own something like this. Maybe today is not the day that you purchase it, but eventually you have the opportunity to kind of own something like this because you've been saving up. Do we have one of those? Yeah, the backs. And I always recommend this. Come on, show yourself. I always recommend this. Do we have a white one? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's do the white one. I think it's right there, actually, if it's the clean one. So I always recommend that you save a little here and there. That way, you know, eventually you can get your hands on a Rhapsody. Seriously, it's worth it. It took me, and I'll be honest with you, it took me a few years to finally purchase my first Rhapsody piece. I had purchased an Ileana before the Rhapsody, and then when I purchased the Rhapsody, it was over. Like, I am so addicted to this collection. So I'm going to go in for Facebook and Instagram so you all could see this clearly. Oftentimes I put this little background in because it kind of takes away from me in the background and focuses in on the piece that I'm showing you. So there is a closer look at that beauty. Elias, how am I doing? Are you able to see it? Do I need to go left, right, up, down? I want to make sure.
So on the main, we are good.
Okay. So now I'm going to come in on TikTok. TikTok, you all don't even need a little background because it focuses in beautifully. I wanted to kind of show it to you. So pear cuts and trillion cuts are two of my favorites, right? Very sexy, super vivacious, definitely noticeable. With pear cuts, they're feminine, they're curvy. I love curves. You know, I mean, anything that's curvy is beautiful, in my opinion. $3,899 for this. The gram weight on the platinum, though, is where it gets really good. The platinum gram weight on this one is actually going to be 8.73 grams. So if we were to take out the tanzanite and the VSEF diamonds, which, by the way, the diamond carat weight here is 28 points. So you're just shy of 30 points of diamonds. We have several sizes. We have the 6, we have the 7, we have the 8. So while you're shopping online for some of these pieces, if you needed a completely different size and you're willing to wait, I would say take it to a jeweler, have them size it 2 up, 2 down if you need to. They have more than plenty of room to go up or down on this style. I would recommend that you not wait to see if it comes back in stock because we do have that option on our website. So when you're shopping online, if ever you see something that's sold out with a line through it, at the top there's a little red bell. You can always click on that red bell. It will ask you for your name and your email address, and what we'll do is we'll notify you if and when that item becomes available. Just an FYI, a heads up. Can't guarantee that. The reason why I'm recommending, if you love what you see, to get it is because of what I said about the tanzanite, right? Tanzanite is quad A grade in this case, in the Rhapsody collection. Do we usually see tanzanites in quad A grade? Every now and again, and when they show up, they are rare, few and far, between, right? So, yeah, 3 sizes in this one, 6, 7, and 8. I am going to keep moving. I just like to spend a little more time on the higher end. If you guys have any questions, please let me know so I can make sure I answer those questions. As we continue to move, I want to make sure that your questions are answered and you can make the best decision possible, right? So yeah, so that one is $3,899. Everything else from this point on, we're going to go down in price, okay? I promise you. I don't want to scare you away at the start of the show on the front half, but I kind of like to get it out of the way just in case we do have some high-end luxury shoppers that are looking to see what we're marking down during these live stream events, okay? With that said, woo, I feel like I need a drum roll. Coming up, thank you, Elias. We have this beautiful pendant that features a quad A grade. This is also a 950 platinum quad A grade tanzanite diamond pendant. And remember, I was telling you that last ring we saw, am I kind of on the website? I think it's like stream. Is it trying to pick me up?
Double check.
Okay.
I just need to refresh on.
Yeah, we're refreshing now. But the actual ring itself was just over 6 carats, right? So this one is actually 3 carats of quad A grade tanzanite with diamonds. And this has baguette diamonds that are to die for. These are VSEF. When I talk about VSEF, remember VSEF are some of the finest quality diamonds you can buy, right? They're like almost flawless. So you have these really great next level diamonds. We put it on a memory wire, kind of neck wire style design, just to kind of show you how it would look.
And we do have Miss Lori.
Hi, Miss Lori.
On the website, she says, hi, Jessica.
Hi, Miss Lori. Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. She says, I plan to only wear tanzanite. Ooh. So she's asking, you don't want to take it off. Is it durable enough to wear every day? It is. So we're talking about tanzanite, right, Lori? So tanzanite is about a 6.5 on the Mohs scale, okay? The Mohs scale goes from 1 to 10. The Mohs scale determines how durable the surface is to scratches, right? So you have your diamond on one end, and then you have things like talcite and some really softer gemstones. Opals are right around 5. The tanzanite is about a 6.5, right underneath a quartz or a topaz gemstone, which is right at 7, 7.5. So what I would say, if you are somebody who loves your tanzanite just as much as I do and you enjoy wearing it on a regular basis, don't be afraid to wear it in a ring form or a bracelet form. Just be a little more careful with it. Be mindful when you're wearing it. But other than that, I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I'm not at work, I rock my tanzanite all the time. And I've got this one tanzanite that I purchased back in the day, the Ileana piece that I was telling you about, Lori. And I'm not afraid to wear it at all. Obviously, I am a little rough on things, so I have banged my ring on a surface of something and been like, oh my gosh, my tanzanite, and double check to make sure it was okay. But it is a great gemstone to wear every day. So the pendant, let's talk pendant, right? This is a 3 carat. Now, whether or not you want to wear it on a neck wire design or maybe something a little bit longer, or just a traditional chain, is going to be up to you. But Elias, he did put it on this style so that you can see where it sits, and I love that it sits a bit higher on the neckline. For me, a pendant like this, I would prefer wearing on a shorter length chain, because the shorter length chains will come up a little bit higher, and you won't have to worry about this getting lost the way that this style is. This is a lariat style necklace. It is going to be coming up. It's one of my favorites in the show, so I put it around my neckline right away. But this is more of a very classy, kind of elegant piece of jewelry. I would imagine if, you're somebody who works in a corporate environment, even if you had like a nice button-down blouse with a collar, you've got it open a little bit, you have that blue zoisite in the center. Ladies and gentlemen, this is tanzanite. This is the African treasure. This is that gemstone that people, dream of owning at some point in their lives. We're making it affordable. Let me move it around so you have a chance to see it, because I've got the other chain on. But you can slide this on. The bail is wide enough to use with almost every single chain in your collection, I promise that. But 3 carats, so let's break it down a little bit. Let me give you the size of the cushion. And I think that's where I had, there's the 6.25, and then here's the halo design. Okay, so we are talking the gemstone itself from top to bottom, so the setting is measuring at 3/4 of an inch. And that includes the bail, right? We're going to go down to the specifications so you know exactly what to expect. It's a 2.45 carat quad grade. The rest of it is diamonds. So you have 42 diamonds coming in at 35 points, and they are VSEF. Happy Tuesday if you're just now joining us. Don't move. I'm going down in price from this point on. This one is $1,999. Keep in mind, we also featured the quad grade ring. Now, this was double the carat weight. This one was over 6 carats, and this one was $3,899. So you've got some options here if you're wanting to take a closer look at each of the items. If you're on TikTok, you're going to click above, click our a Facebook, tab, and then click that link tree. And then you're going to go 4 down, if I'm not mistaken, and that's going to have the live streaming show. That's the option you want to click on to bring that information up if you're shopping on TikTok. Those of you shopping on Facebook or Instagram, the number is 102. It's the second item that we're featuring. We've got to start in the hundreds for whatever reason. But you're going to put the word sold and then 102 for the pendant, and sold 101 for the ring. And that, once you put that in your little bar, it's going to bring up the item. You can click on it, and then it'll show you all the details that we have, not just here during the live stream. Look how pretty this is. One of the things, I know this is a bit further back from your screen, but I wanted to make you aware of all the different shots that we're able to get of your piece so you can make the best decision possible. It's interesting because I was looking for a personalized piece of jewelry that we don't make here at Shop LC for my husband. And one of the things that I asked that designer to do is make me a CAD. The actual CAD is like this, basically like an electronic version of the actual item, and I wanted to see it from all angles. One of the things that I love about what we do is we actually show you those pieces from different directions so you can make the best decision possible. Look how nicely finished that is on the back end. I mean, you've got 950 platinum that covers the back. It kind of crisscrosses and swirls around beautifully. So you've got some really nice detail even on the back end. That's going to sit comfortably on the neckline. And then as it faces forward, obviously this is your superstar. That's going to be your 2.45 carat with the over 30 points of diamonds. Excuse me. So those are the two Rhapsody pieces I will be featuring during this segment. That's it. And I'm glad that we had a chance to air those, and I spent a little more time on those two items versus some of the others that I have coming up back to back because, you know, it's a little more on the higher end side, right? We're talking price points are a little higher for obvious reasons. You have 950 platinum, you have VSEF diamonds, and then you have quad A grade tanzanite. There is no better. You're going to see different types of tanzanites in the jewelry stores. You know what? I want you to challenge me today. I'm going to ask you to do something that you may or may not have done in the past when you watch the show. And even if you watch the live TV show, you probably know where I'm going to go if you watch me on a regular, because I'm always asking for people to do this. Look around to see what other people are selling tanzanite pieces for. If I were to bring up a comparison and you see tanzanite out there, look what we have here. I mean, this is, look, I wanted to push the table out of the way. I'm like, get this table out of the way. So this is a tanzanite. Now here's the kicker with what you're going to see out there when you're shopping. Okay? Go for it, Elias.
Gotcha.
So we're going to move the table out of the way. Get the table out of the way so you can see this comparison. Shout out to ADA. David is joining us. Mary, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jessica Maldonado. Please make sure you hang out with us as long as possible. I've got some really great deals that are on sale today. We are having, during our live TV show, we have a clearance event, so all sales are final on the live TV show. But the great thing about the live stream show right now, we've had two back-to-back pieces that are on sale, clearance prices, but the sales are not final. So that's going to be a really great opportunity for you to take advantage of, you know, the quad A grade tanzanites at discounted prices, just as you would on clearance. But we are offering you the 30-day money-back guarantee on these pieces that you're purchasing. It looks like here on the website, right? Mm-hmm. So this is what I wanted to show you. When you're looking for tanzanite, if you challenge me, or you take the Jessica challenge, I want you to kind of challenge us to see what's out there. You're going to find that a lot of these tanzanite pieces, which is right here, they're going to be more of a AA, AAA grade. Tanzanite is graded based on its depth of color. In fact, most gemstones are, right? So the deeper, the darker that gemstone is, the more valuable, the more sought after, the more expensive. That is across the board. I mean, if you've got clarity in that gemstone too, and the crystal, you know, is visibly eye clean, that means to the naked eye, when you look at the actual gemstone, you don't see any inclusions. I mean, you've got a winner, right? You have something that would end up in a museum. Well, this is that. This is that, ladies and gentlemen. So the color here that you're seeing is going to be a lighter color. It's beautiful. It's what's really available these days out in the market today. But the difference is this price is $5,200. It is in 950 platinum, just as yours is. But guess what? It's not quad A grade. Also, in terms of the carat weight, that's going to be a 6mm square with 10 points of diamonds. Yours is more than a 6mm. Are we able to put the details one more time?
Yes.
Let me see what that is. Oh, it's an 8x8mm. Not a 6mm, it's an 8x8mm. So I just want to be clear here. The deal that you're getting is pretty special. $1,999 versus $5,200. Which one would you prefer in your life? Now, it doesn't come with the collar design. It comes with the pendant in platinum. The gram weight on this one, let me double check to see if we have that written in on here. Let me see. So this one doesn't have gram weight list. Oh, 2.51. Thank you, Elias. So 2.5 grams of 950 platinum. 2.51 grams of 950 platinum. So you're getting a lot for the money, people. And whether or not you decide to take advantage is going to be up to you. I hope that you do, because this collection is next level. I mean, anything that's Rhapsody, Ileana, or Luxotto, next level. Trust me when I tell you. And the good news is, as I mentioned, if it doesn't say clearance, all sales are not final. If it does say clearance, all sales are final. So what we just kicked off our spring sale, and today's the first day of spring. Woo! Hopefully we get some of that warmer weather. I know here it's a bit windy, it's a little cool. I don't mind it. I think it's one of the reasons why I got sick this week. My dad was in town visiting with me, spent all this time with him, and the day I woke up to take him to the airport, I was sick. And it's probably because of the rain, too. It rained
Yeah,
a
it's
couple
been raining
days,
the last
right?
couple days, yeah.
It's been crazy. And you know how the weather, it's like, you know, you just never know how your body's going to react to it. But, anyways, so first day of spring, we are having our spring clearance. And the items, though, that we're offering, the first two so far, the sales are not final. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Let me share some testimonials on this one.
We got Miss Brenda joining us on Facebook.
Hey! Hey, Miss Brenda, what she said?
She's new. She said, "Hey, my name is Brenda."
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Brenda, for joining us. Welcome to the live stream show. Thank you so much. She's there. You go. So one of our new family members. Good to see you. Blessings to you. Hang out with us a bit. I am going down in price, so stick with me. I don't know if you've seen this beautiful multi-gemstone lariat style necklace. I'm going to be featuring this one here in just a few. But let me share testimonials on the Quade grade Tanzanite, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up and keep moving, okay? This one, 5-star rated. Now, if you're shopping on TikTok, remember TikTok, you're going to click that little link up above. You're going to choose the Shop LC kind of link tree, and then there'll be 4 options down where it'll say live stream. Once you click on that live stream, when you scroll down, you can open up the tab that says Shop All, and you'll be able to see all the different items that we've had available during the live stream, okay? Just an FYI on that. If you're on Facebook, and the reason why I'm going kind of from side to side, I have 2 cameras that I work with, where the people on Facebook and Instagram can see, you know, in one direction, and then those of you on TikTok, hopefully we can integrate, you know, we can put them together one of these days. Yeah. But until then, I go from side to side, just to give you a heads up. Some of you are like, she's crazy. She's going from one, you know, what's going on? Anyways, okay, the testimonials. Nancy's one of our shoppers who shared her testimonial. She says, just beautiful. It's hard to take it off because it's so amazing. I highly recommend this pendant for everyone who loves jewelry. Gorgeous for sure. And we're talking about the Quade Grey Tanzanite that's around my neckline right now. Diane is another one. She put, wow, wow, wow. My necklace is awesome. So happy. I was able to purchase on payments. Thank you. That's another thing I want you to consider. If you are brand new to our live stream show, first of all, welcome to the family. Shop low cost is what LC stands for. We're pretty new on the live stream part of things. We have a live TV show just as all the other home shopping networks do. We're called Shop LC, so if you want to look for us through your cable provider, your satellite providers, if you have a smart TV, you can go to YouTube and put Shop LC Live. You'll be able to watch us on HD from your smart TVs. If you want to download the app to your cell phone, you can do that as well. Our live shows are completely different from, obviously, the live streams. Our live streams are jam-packed. We have one-on-one time with you. If you have any live questions, you know, you can chat with us live. A little bit different from the live show because we usually have co-hosts and we're interacting in a different way. But this is so much fun. I'm Jessica Maldonado. If you have a chance to join me on IG, Instagram, I'd love to, you know, meet you there, jessica.maldonado.l. But this is, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. If you can shop during these live stream events, you never know what's going to happen. So when Diane said that she used the payments, I said that to say this. When you finally join the family, if you go to shoplc.com and you get registered, we have something called the budget payment option. Okay, it's an in-house payment plan, no credit check, no interest payments. You simply choose the payment plan option. In this case, because it is platinum, it's $1,999 out the door if you wanted to make a one-time payment, or you can make 5 payments of $400. We are offering the 30-day money-back guarantee on this item, so once you get it home, if for whatever reason you don't love it, you can always send it back to us, okay? Just a heads up. Now, there will be items, maybe not, it depends. We haven't had a chance to bring them up on the website just yet, but if it says clearance, the sale is final. It's the all-time lowest price point you'll ever be offered on that piece. But of course, if it comes to you damaged, we will take it back from you. We don't want you to have anything that's damaged, any kind of problem with the piece. Obviously, we'll take it back, but all sales are final with clearance. Those 2 items so far, they're not final sale. They are 30-day money-back guarantee, so make sure you check those out. That wraps up the Rhapsody segment, okay? Rhapsody, again, is $9.50 platinum. Now, are you all ready? I told you we'd be going down in price. Hang out with me long enough, okay? We're going to have some fun now. The next piece, yeah, thank you. It's not $1,999. Look how drastic this price cut is. It's $67.99. I know. It's $67.99. And I'm not talking about 4 payments. 5 payments is $67.99. I'm talking one-time payment is $67.99. If you wanted to use the payment plan, $17 per month. This is the Ethiopian Wellow Opal. Look how pretty that is. That's like a crystal ball. The Wellow Opal is literally like a crystal ball. I love this gemstone. So they describe it as fire and ice. It is known as the queen of the gems. You know, your gemstones belong to certain groups, certain categories, certain mineral groups. And so the opal, depending on where it's found, can come in different colors. Sometimes it's opaque, sometimes it's transparent, sometimes it has a little bit of both. This is literally what I would imagine the bioluminescence looks like in a jellyfish in the abyss, or some of these other, you know, alien-like creatures that are in the bottom of the ocean that glow. We've seen some of those documentaries, haven't you? I know, I'm so captivated by it. You know, it's one of the things that amazes me. You know, God's creations, I'm just always blown away by you know, what the Lord creates. And so it reminds me of that. This is the Wellow Opal. It's actually set in 925 sterling silver. You have white topaz with it, platinum over sterling. So one of the things that we enjoy doing. Oh, and to our new shoppers, because I think Lori, let me see.
It was Brenda.
Brenda, yeah, Brenda's one of our newest. Lori's sending a message. I'll answer that in just a moment, Lori. One of the things that I would recommend you do if you're brand new is to get registered with us. Any questions that you have, obviously you're able to send it through the chat to me, but you can also contact our customer care team or our personal shopper team. That information is on our website, and I'll give that to you real quick. It's 877-899-0099, or you can dial 877-899-0490. And I'm not too sure if we can put that information up, but I'll send you to the website, shoplc.com. That'll give you a chance to also find the contact information that I just shared with you. So you can always talk to a live agent if you wanted to, and they'll be more than happy to assist in, you know, getting you registered, all that good stuff. But the live stream is different. What's up? Oh, good. So we put it in the comments. Thank you, Elias. If you are watching, take a look at the comments below. That information is going to be there for you, so you have a chance to check that out. My hair's doing good today. See, that's that cool air that I told you about. That rain, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. The frizz happens, but with cooler air, it stays nice and tamed, if you will. So yeah, the Ethiopian Wellow Opal's only $67.99. Good news! It's on sale, but it's not on clearance. And I'm not usually as excited as I am about that because, well, I mean, here's the thing. When you watch us, because we're a manufacturer, right? 3 times a year we have these clearance events, which, by the way, our spring clearance just started today. Started at midnight. It's my favorite time to shop, right? Although all sales are final, the price points on these clearance pieces are ridiculous. So a lot of people just kind of, you know, rack up and start, you know, saving for Mother's Day, for graduation. You start shopping for the holiday season. Many of you just get all your gifts out of the way during our clearance events because they're so dirt cheap. I mean, you're blown away. The cool thing about this show, the reason why I'm so excited right now is because $67.99 is like a clearance price. Wouldn't you say, Elias?
It is.
I mean, this is like clearance, but the good news is you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And you know, that's exciting, especially for our new shoppers, because sometimes you can be a little hesitant. You're like, well, what do you mean all sales are final? Well, if you shop with us on a regular basis, you've already experienced the heat that we bring. And when I say heat, I mean the good stuff that we bring to the table, right? You're well aware of the quality, the craftsmanship, the discounts, the gemstones that you're purchasing. That is the queen of the gemstones. This is only costing you $67, while most people, when you look around for an opal, a white opal, no matter where it's found, with color play, is going to cost you thousands of dollars. Okay. Now, Elias, I'm not too sure if we have any comparisons. Look at this color play, though. My gosh. Okay, in the natural sunlight, when you see this, you're going to be, again, you're going to be mesmerized. So if you know somebody that has a birthday in the month of October, the opal's the official birthstone for October. And, you know, opals are beautiful. Again, they come in an array of color, right? I love me some fire opal from Mexico, some from Brazil. I love me some of the, you know, opals that are found here in the United States. You have Oregon peach opal. You have the Lightning Ridge black opal from Australia. You have the Boulder opals, which are stunning. So 95% of the world's opals actually are found in Australia. Lucky them. But when the Wello opals discovered, it literally kind of shook the world of gemstones. Everybody was like, oh, because the opals that are found in Australia that are white with color play, the more color play, the more expensive. And so most people have to turn down the color play of a white opal from Australia because when you see more of that color play, cha-ching, the price goes up significantly. So in this case, with the Wello opals, especially our team, when we found them, I mean, we weren't people that discovered the mine, but when we discovered that they were discovered, if that makes sense, our team of people who are the buyers of this company and have been for, you know, like 40 years plus because we've been in business for that long, they show up to places like Ethiopia. If we hear about a rough lot that's discovered or them hitting a pocket or a vein, which is basically when they're mining for the gemstone, in this case in Ethiopia, they chip away and they find that beautiful white crystal, that white rock. Everybody in the world of gems, you know, kind of has their ears to the streets and they're like, oh my gosh, get me there. So they fly everybody out that can go. And then, you know, people like us, because we've been in business for as long as we have, we're able to buy unlike anybody else in the market today. And so you really are buying directly from the manufacturer, which is a great thing. And some of you actually own our pieces already and don't even know it. You might see the acronym STS, which is our manufacturing company. So, you know, some of you may already own a few of our pieces. Now you're buying directly from the manufacturer and you're able to get great deals. You know, it's interesting, Elias, and I know you've had this experience too. When you look down at the opal, it actually, you see the reds coming out of that? Look at this. So depending on what direction it's facing, it amazes me how much color play you get from the opal.
Perfect.
Yes, $67.99. We have sizes 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You have a $17 budget payment option. I know some of you on TikTok were like, wait a minute, I don't see it. I was holding it up for Facebook and Instagram. So, I mean, either you're in or you're out. I told you we were going low in price. Here we go. Hopefully you have a chance to take advantage. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Lois. Hi, Britt.
I do have a comp too.
Oh, good. Oh, speaking of white opals with no color play, and that's okay. You know, a lot of us are just, we accept it. We know that not all opals are going to have the same type of color play. So when you start looking for opals, what you're going to find is they're going to list them as good, better, best, and heirloom, right? The heirloom is the most popular, quote unquote. That's when you're going to see the most color play. And then that's when the price is going to go up significantly. So just for fun, to keep it as close as possible to the price point that we have, we chose the good. $477 for the good. $477 for the good. You're getting yours for $67.99. Is there anything different here? Is it in gold? It's not. It's in 925 sterling silver. Does it have tons of diamonds? It has some diamond accents here. Yours has white, what, white topaz or white zircon? White topaz. Okay, a little bit of a difference. So the diamonds are going to be, you know, an extra $300-400 because really, if you take the 4 out, that's closer to the price point that we're at, right? We're at $67.99. So if I take $400 off the price of this one, it's still $77. So 1.56 carats in silver, $477. Yours is 2 carats in silver for $67.99. So come and get it. I mean, if you have an opportunity, great promise ring, great anniversary ring, great birthday ring. I mean, you have so many options here. And obviously with this price point, to all the moms out there that may be thinking of your daughter, a granddaughter, you know, a sister, an auntie, somebody who loves and adores gemstones, beautiful way to upgrade her collection without you having to spend a fortune. Just like that, $67.99. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Coming up next, oh, the budget payment is $17 if you want to choose it, use it. Use it or you lose it. I mean, obviously, everybody qualifies for budget pay, right? That payment plan, you don't have to have, excellent credit. We're not going to run your credit and then approve you. All you have to do is choose that option, and then you can take advantage of the budget payment option, okay? So you just choose the payment plan, and we'll charge your card today, $17 plus any taxes, shipping, and handling. We'll send it out to you. You'll have it in about 7 to 10 business days, and the rest is history. You have a 30-day. Look at we're on a roll right now, Elias. All of these are on super sale, but not a one of them says clearance yet. I mean, 30-day money-back guarantee on this next one. Okay, here we go. This is the big one.
I'm just waiting that possibility for Mother's Day.
So Elias is like, Mama. Ooh, I know my mom is probably watching. I always sing that to her when I call her. I'm not gonna cry. All right, so we're excited about this because it's a 10K yellow gold apatite ring. Apatite is a gemstone that I absolutely adore. Literalmente, literally. The blue color is like the Caribbean Ocean. It really is, and I'd love to be. You know what? If you live close to an ocean, shout me out right now. I want to hear from you. Are you headed there? Is anybody, planning to go to the beach? I absolutely love it. Okay, so let me make sure I'm answering this question. I have several quad A grades. They're all amazing. That's from Lori. Thank you so much. Lori, I think she got sold 104. Which one did she get?
Sold 104, I believe, was the Opal.
The Opal! Go Lori. Go Lori. I'm so glad you had a chance to get that. Hopefully you had I'm telling you, that is a deal.
Or no, the Paraíba. That's the cheapest.
You just got this one?
You just got that.
Wow. So no. Lori says, I'll take that apatite, darling. $199, Lori. Isn't that ridiculous? It blows my mind. So this is sold 104. If you're shopping on Facebook or Instagram. If you're on TikTok, you're going to click that link tree above and then choose that fourth option, which says live streaming. That will bring you up to all the items that we're airing so you can take a closer look. What do we have here? The perfect size apatite from the island of Madagascar off the coast of Africa. Now, I'm excited about this because look how classic this ring is. I mean, does it get any better than this? When we talk about rarity, a gemstone that's rare that's found on the island of Madagascar, I consider that pretty rare. When we talk about a gemstone that has the very unique color of the Caribbean Ocean, I consider that pretty rare. The size of this also over a carat. We're talking 1.2 carats. And it's a great everyday ring. And I'm somebody who likes to take advantage when here at Shop LC we have a chance to offer you deals on gold, whereas anywhere else you'd probably pay this kind of price for silver. I'm always in. I'm looking for those values that would more than likely be a 925 sterling silver price, but you're getting gold. And a lot of people, if you're buying rare and exotic collectible gemstones, not everybody, but a lot of times you take a look at what the price points are in gold versus, silver. And you compare them. And then you have to kind of weigh your options and say, do I want to spend that kind of money on gold? Where gold is obviously going to be with you forever. I mean, gold is something that most people pass down from one generation to the next. And not saying that silver's not going to last you. I'm a silver girl all day. My mom has silver pieces that she's kept in her collection for like 15, 20 years plus. I mean, this woman does not play with her silver jewelry. We know that silver tarnishes. You polish it back up, it sparkles again. So silver's a really great precious metal, but gold is gold. And so in this case, $199 is all you're spending. You're getting this beautiful rock that's found on the island of Madagascar. And really, at the end of the day, it's all about the color. So I want to share some testimonials with you. I'm going to grab my little plate here as I walk off the little set here. Okay. As I go in, here's what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Because it gives me a chance to see what I'm doing. Check it out. You all see how pretty that is? That's a 1.25 carat Madagascar apatite, classic design, in 10K yellow gold, perfection. So shout out to Tina. Tina's one of our shoppers who shared a testimonial on our website. There's for TikTok. Isn't that pretty? Look at the clarity in that too. It's another thing that reminds me of the Caribbean Ocean. I love when I'm in an ocean that I could see in, right? Sometimes it gets a little murky, a little choppy, and you're like, I don't know. You're in there like looking around. I'm always aware of the sharks, okay, the tiburones, because, you know, that's their world when I'm in there, although I enjoy it. I don't know. But anyways, so Tina says the color is beautiful. She says, I've never seen a blue in a gemstone like this before. Very rare, very comfortable. The pictures don't do it any justice. Perfect. I mean, I couldn't have put it into better words. Tina hit it on the head. I'm telling you, when you see this blue, you're not going to be able to compare it to any other blue out there in the market today. Apatite is special. And you can kind of tell just based on where it comes from, Madagascar. Timothy says, this is such a gorgeous piece, so mesmerizing to look at, one that will be cherished for a lifetime. That's from Timothy. Veronica says it's very beautiful. It's not too small and it's not too big. It's the perfect size, which I couldn't agree more on, right? 1.25 carats. That's a nice size rock. Then you have Christine. She says, amazing. I bought the 3 pieces in the Paraíba Apatite set, the ring in 10K gold, the cross necklace, and the tennis bracelet. Quality is amazing, and each piece is beautiful. So we can go on and on. I mean, people are talking about the Apatite gemstone because many of you that shop with us on a regular basis have already kind of expanded your jewelry collection. But some of you that are brand new to Shop LC, maybe it's the first time you're hearing about the gemstone apatite, right? It's not, that you have an apatite. It's more so the gemstone is known as apatite. It derives from apatito, which is pretty interesting. The history behind this gem, it doesn't just come in a blue color. You have quite a bit of variety that we offer here at Shop LC, but they don't show up all the time. It's every now and again we're able to get with a vendor, a collector, or a reseller that was positioned right place, right time when this gemstone came out of the mines in Madagascar, and we buy it off them, or it could have been our team that showed up at the right time. So your price today, $199.99. It is gold, $40 budget payment option, and we have all sizes 5 through 11, which is excellent for this one, okay? And obviously in gold, you can always take it to your jeweler and get it sized if you needed to. They'll be able to go 3 up, 3 down because of how classic the design is. It's just about the gemstone itself in this one.
And Miss Lori says she's appreciating and loving the half sizes.
Oh, good, Miss Lori. I am so glad. I feel the same way because my ring finger is actually on my left hand. My ring finger is a 4.5, and so obviously we don't do 4.5s. Every blue moon we may get a 4.5 here and there, but I always have to buy the 5s, and then I typically get them sized. But those of you that don't have a bony finger like I do can work with the 5.5, the 6.5, the 7.5, which is what this ring comes in. So, and to all the guys out there that are wanting to buy something for your sweetie pie, remember, once you get the piece home, you'll be able to size it, right? Don't worry about size. You can figure all that out once you get it home, because at the end of the day, you don't necessarily know what finger she's going to want to wear it on. And so get the thing that you feel is closest to her size, and then from there, you all can kind of you take it to a jeweler to get it sized, right? Okay, we're on the move. Shout out to Hot Mess. That's funny. I love reading some of these handles that come through. Carol is there, Paulette is there, Sharon is there. Hot Mess, hilarious. I know I was a hot mess this morning trying to roll out of bed. Good night. It's so funny because when you have a cold, I was excited about this. When I got sick, some of you are like really excited about getting sick. No. When I was at the doctor last week and he tested me for COVID and flu and what was the other one, strep, he was like, oh, just get something for your nasal because it's not in your chest. A week later, it goes from here to here, of course. I was hoping that it would just pass through because I was like, Anyways, long story short, now I got a little chest issue, but I'm okay. I'm making it through. You just may hear me cough during this live stream as we get through this. So excuse me for that. Excuse me. So these are on clearance. Now, the last price point I saw on these, I'm so excited. So this is going to give you an opportunity to experience what clearance is all about here at Shop LC, right? We kicked off our spring clearance last night at midnight. If you're watching our live TV shows that happen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, everything is on clearance. All sales are final. This is a final sale, but what you're going to realize is that whatever the lowest of the low price we've ever gone down to an item during clearance, whatever it was, doesn't matter what it was, we look at it and we go down even lower. So what happens is people are obsessed with clearance, including myself, because you're pretty much getting these pieces at like cost price. It's insane. So the spring clearance is really one of the first opportunities. Well, the beginning of the year clearance after the holiday in January is a big deal. We do it for 2 weeks. I get so much during that time. The next opportunity you have for clearance is the spring clearance, which is now, it just kicked off. So I say that to say this, the lowest of the low price on these, look at these appetites. Oh, that's a different ball game, isn't it? $147.99 for this one, for these, right? And you have double trouble here. $147.99 on these, lowest price ever. These are in 10K yellow gold. You also have the option of buying, I think it's the rose, was it Spinel? Or Mahenge or Apatite? Pink tourmaline. Okay, so we also have these studs in pink tourmaline. So same exact style, same exact design. The difference is the pink tourmaline or the Apatite. So I'm going to come around to our Facebook, Instagram shoppers so you can see these. Oh, this stand doesn't know justice. And what I'll do is I'll take them off the stand here too. We're getting new stands, I promise. But these are classic. These are actually going to be, what, 1.4 carats in your pink tourmaline? And then what's the carat weight in the Apatites?
They're getting 1.60.
Ooh, 1.6 carats in the Apatite. So I went ahead and took my earring off. I didn't do it because I'm crazy. I took the earring off so I could put the studs on, and you can see how pretty these are. They really are adorable. So the size on these, millimeter size, although they are, 80 points a piece? Let me give you the millimeter size, which is going to be in the item description here.
8 millimeters, that's what they're looking.
Ooh, 7 by 5 millimeter. These are 7 by 5 millimeter studs. They're giant. 7 by 5 millimeter studs are perfect. So each one is going to be 80 points a piece. There they go. Aren't these pretty?
I like the rich blue in it.
The blue is rico, very rich. It is. It's deep and rich and vivid. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love Malagasy on Apatite so much. Let me get these eyebrows straight. Excuse me. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. But the 80 points in each ear is going to give you quite a bit. I mean, from miles away, people are going to be able to see this color and really, notice how absolutely stunning the Apatite gemstone truly is. These are in 10K yellow gold, okay? So those of you that have sensitive ears like myself or just sensitive skin in general, 10K, guess how much? $110.99. $110.99. That's a big deal. That's a big deal because $110.99, I've actually spent over $100 for 925 sterling silver earrings in my past life, right? I mean, obviously I'm not shopping anywhere now when we have, unless of course we don't carry something here at Shop LC, but that's not the case most of the time.
Now we are down to our last 13 of them.
13? Oh, that's it. So 13 remaining in stock on these Malagasy and Apatite studs. They are perfect. When you see these in the natural sunlight, they're going to be bright and glow. And that's, the perfect description for these gemstones is the word neon, because that's exactly what they are. They are a neon blue, naturally. And it's such a beautiful color. My favorite color is blue. So, I'm in on all blues. It doesn't matter what gemstone is. If it's blue, I'm in. And so the Malagasy on Apatite is definitely a stunner. Once you experience it, I think you're going to be back for more, and you're going to probably ask yourself, how do I get my hands on any more of this stuff? Because it's beautiful. If that's the case and you're interested, you can always go to our website. In the search bar, you're able to put the word of that you're looking for. Apatite in this case is the word that you will put in the search bar, and everything that we have that's apatite will come up. Anything that says clearance, all sales are final. In this case, we were at what, $147.99 in the past. Now we're at $110.99. $110.99, $22.20 per month. Budget pay available to everybody. No credit check, no interest payments. All you have to do is choose that option, and you've got the most beautiful blue gemstone studs in the world. And I'm not exaggerating it. I'm really not. Look at these. What gem do you know is this color? That's what I want to know. Unless it's like a crystal or something made up, this is not that. This is from the island of Madagascar. So come and get it, people. And that's a different shade too. Look. You see how these are both apatites, but they go nicely together. But the studs are, woof, they are vivid. All right, so with that said, remember I was telling you that all the Luxotto and the Ileanas and Rhapsodies come with their own certificate? Earlier in the show when I started off with the Rhapsody, here go the Rhapsody cards. So these certificates of authenticity include the details of your pieces. And remember, we talked about you reselling. If you are somebody that might rock them a few times and then, maybe eventually sell something, these certificates of authenticity are great for your buyer. It has all the details, the item description, the metal, talks about the gemstone weight, it talks about the gemstones, what the millimeter size is on each of them, your carat weights, all that good stuff is printed on the back of your cards that you get from us. Okay, so that's a nice little perk, little benefit we don't charge you for. All right, next.
Let's get into.
We are on the move. Our final hour together. This is it. Shout out to Margie, Shabnam, Johanna, Balcha. Thank you so much for watching. Ramito is watching. Okay, let's get into some fun here. We have an 18K Ileana Asher cut turquoisite. So we started the show with the Rhapsody. Excuse me, let me get some tea real quick. We started the show with some Rhapsody pieces, which is our 950 Platinum collection. We sprinkled in just then a Luxotto a suite. We did the Luxotto ring and apatite, the Luxotto earrings. Now we're bringing in our other luxury collection that's known as Ileana. And Ileana is going to be 18K. Okay, 18K white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. And Elias, he's showing off because I don't think he knew this, but this is my favorite cut of all time. All time. The Asher cut is my favorite. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the other earring off and I'm going to put on the peridot that are coming up. These are pretty.
Now we are limited on the turquoisites.
How many?
We are down to our last 5.
Oh.
So 5 lucky
So
winners.
we only, for obvious reasons, when you see this turquoisite, turquoisite is a color change gemstone. Turquoisite is named after where it was found, and it's relatively a newcomer in the world of gemstones, so you have people who call it different things. Another name for turquoisite is zoltanite. So if you're looking for turquoisite, put the word zoltanite, and they are the same gemstone. Because it's a newbie in the market today, what's interesting about different gems, especially when they're new, different entities will call it certain things to try to brand it for marketing purposes. And then in hopes that, one of those names will stick, and then moving forward, all people will use it. Turquoisite, the reason why we call it turquoisite instead of the zoltanite is because Turkey is where turquoisite is found. And we like to kind of incorporate where it was discovered as often as possible. So turquoisite is unique. That name is, I like it personally.
I
But,
also like it.
right? Turquoisite. Most gemstones that end in ITE, well, every gemstone that ends in ITE is rare, okay? Tanzanite, morganite, turquoisite, kunzite, all these ITE gems. These are rare and exotic collectible beauties. Now, this is my favorite cut. Look at that. Oh. Okay, so now I'm coming over Facebook. Instagram, I'm coming next. This is for TikTok. Look at that Asher cut and the way it delivers. Isn't that gorgeous? By the way, you're going to spend a lot of time doing this for people. You're like, oh, this one. Let me hold this out for you. Hold on. Let me bring this in from a different direction. I'm going to put it back on the stand. And then, yeah, you got to see this. Don't worry, I'm a trained professional. I'm trying to get this down. See that? You see the way it clears up? Look at what the Asher cut does. Ay, ay, ay. You see the faceting on that? I love an Asher cut. So the Asher cut is step cut facets, which are parallel. So think of a stairway. Think of stairs that go all the way down. Boop, 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 boop. You see on the outside how you can see the top, bottom. You can just see those slices go straight across. And then what will happen is they'll facet the corners as well. There's a lot of faceting. So faceting, if you're not familiar with that term, when you facet a gemstone, you're cutting the gemstone sometimes on the table, which is the surface, or you're cutting underneath of the gemstone, which is most of the time, right? So you have these facets that are in different shapes, which really allow the gem to show off all of its glory. Let me put this on at the same time. So a step cut facet gemstone, a step cut facet gemstone is going to be cut parallel, straight down, straight across. Your facets are like that, boop, 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 boop. They stack, and then they go all the way down to the culet. The round cut gemstones usually have what's called a kite shape facet. So the facets are going to be in the shape of a kite, and they cut all around that diamond or all around that colored gemstone. And the facets are really to allow the light, the natural light, the sunlight to travel through the gem and then bling back out and really kind of, show off all of its color and, beauty. So how you facet a gemstone makes a difference. This is called an Asher cut. It was originally started by the Asher family. The Asher brothers continued on with their father's, amazing creation, because faceting a gemstone, a lapidary is somebody who cuts gems. Faceting a gemstone is a form of art. I mean, not everybody can facet, right? Think about it. I've actually sat in a chair at a desk of one of our manufacturing facilities, and they asked me to use this tool, which was a faceting tool, and I couldn't even keep my hand steady enough to really, put the gemstone against it properly to even imagine being able to facet the gemstone all the way. So obviously I didn't want to be the one to ruin that material. So I was like, let me pull back. I'll give it back to you, the experts. But my point is that just like any other artist, how you facet a gemstone, people win awards for these different cuts. An Asher cut is award winning. This is, if you love a square princess cut or a radiant cut, the square cut gems, I love a diamond, I love a square cut. You're going to go crazy over the Asher cut because it's a square, but it also has corner facets, and it goes all the way down to the tip of the gemstone, which is known as the culet. It really is fascinating. So this one's $1,197. A color change gem, turquoisite, known for its color change properties. It goes from a ginger ale green to almost like autumn colors, like red and orange and, almost like a brown. Here it is behind me. Such a beauty. So there are not very many gemstones that have the ability to change color naturally. Turquoisite is one of those gems. And I'm telling you, it's similar. People compare it to alexandrite, but it's a newcomer, right? Alexandrite was discovered in the early 1800s, found in the Ural Mountains of Russia, named after the Tsar, the great Alexander. Alexander the Great. Him, that guy, right? And so, fast forward to today, turquoisite has probably been around maybe 10 years, 12 years. I forget the year it was discovered. I'll have to think in my Rolodex, my brain. But this is one that when they discovered it, they were like, oh, the color change property is insane. So it goes from, again, like a green, like a ginger ale green, to a reddish orange with some flashes of yellow, peaches. It's really pretty. And that's natural. It's a natural color change gem. Definitely one on the market that all of you should get your hands on if at all possible. We feel like right now it's under the radar. A lot of people don't even know that it exists. Once people start getting to know this gemstone, realizing how rare the material is, price points will skyrocket even more than they are today. And those of you that took advantage here at Shop LC are going to be like, I'm in the money, I'm in the, right? I mean, there's nothing better than that. Being at the right place, right time. I don't know if, the real estate market, maybe 10 years ago, 9 years ago was amazing to be a part of. I mean, if you were buying a house, you were making out. You were buying nice and low, and you didn't even know what was about to happen in the next 5 years with the uptake and, COVID and the driving of the prices of the homes it was crazy. So, and then some of us didn't necessarily have a home at that time and then purchased about 3 or 4 years ago, didn't necessarily take advantage of the lower price points of the houses, but you did get historic interest rates that were super low, so you were able to lock in. Anyway, I say that to say this. Now people are like, I don't even want to buy a house because the houses are very expensive, and then you're locking in a higher interest rate. I get it. My point is this. Imagine being in on the front end of the wave, where you can take advantage of the uptick. That's what's happening with Turkicite. Let me see, live. We've detected an inactivity during your current live. Complete the verification. I need you, Elias.
Got it.
So, all of you out there that are watching, Turkicite is definitely a beauty, right? This is one of these gemstones. Should I help you? Let me see. No internet It says no internet connection. Let's refresh it. There we go. Boom. Did I do it?
You didn't need me.
Boom! We're back. Okay. So I say that little story, I share that little story to ensure that those of you who decide to get a Turkicite piece in Ileana, 18K, with diamonds that are GH in color, you're going to be blown away by the return that you're going to get on investment. Your return of investment is going to be through the roof. Do we have any comparisons?
I try to look for some.
You did?
Nope.
What?
No.
He said no. But this is the thing about Turkicite, and we've got to get some in the system because I know we have some on the other end. Turkicite, if you want to challenge me now, what you'll find is if you can find a Turkicite, which I know you can online, we have a lot of competitors that do them in 14K, 18K, thousands of dollars. So a ring like this is probably going to be more like 5,000 instead of 1,197. 30-day money-back guarantee on this one. I only have 5. We have sizes 6, 8, 9, and 10 on this. Definitely a must-have in your jewelry box collection. I'm telling you, when you see this in person, you're going to be so in love with its beauty. Not just because of how unique the color is, but I think the actual cut of the gemstone, the Asher cut. When you look up Asher cut gems, the price of an Asher cut is significantly higher than something like an oval because of the faceting. The way the lapidary has to cut the gemstone, the type of gem that has to be used in order to facet it properly is a big deal, right? Because when you think about it, if you have a hall of windows, or if you're on, how many of you have gone into like the perfect fitting room? They have the slimming mirrors and you're like, oh my gosh, this is nice. And everything you put on looks perfect. But I say that because the actual mirrors are all over and it gives you all these different angles. So although it's a slimming mirror, they do that on purpose so you can feel your absolute best. If it wasn't, and you were in there with all these mirrors, it would kind of expose all the things that maybe you didn't necessarily want to see at the time. So that's what the Asher cut is. The Asher cut is going to expose the gemstone, and you're only going to use the best quality gem in order to really, bring the best out. So there's certain gems that have a lot of inclusions that you're not necessarily going to cut into an Asher because it wouldn't be good for the aesthetic. It wouldn't be aesthetically pleasing. So I'm just saying, Turkicite on all levels is all that and then some. It's a natural color change beauty. You have the Asher cut, which the carat weight, let's give you the carat weight. I haven't even told you that. 2.9 carats is the total gem weight. But the breakdown on the Asher, that's going to be your 2.8 carat. Oh, that's a big one. So the Asher cut all by itself is 2.8 carats. And then you have those diamonds on the side here. These are 10 points. So you're really... You're taking advantage of something quite special here. 10 points of diamonds, and the diamonds are top notch. G to H, SI1 in clarity. You're getting the best. You're only paying $1,197. Okay, we're gonna keep moving.
I did find a comp at
You did?
18 carat.
Boom, my boy. You see what I'm saying? My partner in crime here in the studio. Couldn't do it without him. This is an Asher cut. How did you do that? Okay, this is perfect. This is what I'm talking about. So you have an Asher cut. Remember I was telling you it goes by different names? Zoltanite is probably the one name that sticks out there other than Turkicite. So this is a 2.75 carat. Yours is a 2.9. This one is in 14K. Yours is in 18K. The asking price for that one is $4,785. Yours is $1,197. With the budget payment option at $299.60, you can't beat it. Take advantage. And this is not a clearance item. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee on this one. If you want to test it out, you want to experience what Turquoisite looks like in person, you want to elevate the collection by going 18K with G to H quality SI1 clarity diamonds. I mean, it's like you're not even paying for them. You're getting the hookup right now. So, with that said, we'll go ahead and keep moving. What is next? Take a zip of tea.
Let's give him some beautiful earrings.
Shout out to Lori. Lori, it looks like she got 105 as well.
Let's get him thinking into spring colors.
Spring, yes. It's official. First day of spring. Let's get you ready.
Let's give him some greens.
Okay.
In time for Easter.
Now, Easter's right around the corner. I'm actually rocking the peridot earrings. I had these the other day, and they were a very popular seller. I'm glad we can bring them back. Super pretty. Dangle style. These are peridot and chrome diopside together. Think spring, right? Springtime. We see the gardens, the blossoming of all the flowers, all the hard work that you maybe put in. You're going to start all over. Listen, I don't have a green thumb, so I'm really not going to discuss this topic with you. I don't know if you've already laid the seeds, the foundation, and then it begins to blossom. I would imagine that you'd probably have to start now. I don't know. But the point is that, you know, a lot of these gardens start to blossom and bloom, right?
Yeah.
You see all these beautiful flowers, the greens, the oranges, the pinks. Shoot me a quick message. Help me get it together. If you have a green thumb and you're somebody who does a lot of gardening, this is my thought on it. I would imagine that you start now that the weather has turned, because if you start too early during the winter, obviously that it won't go right for you. So I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to get some information, some feedback from you guys in when you start planting your seeds so that you can reap the harvest of the flowers and all that good stuff. So these are $69.99. I love them. They dangle beautifully. They have a lever back design, so you're going to get a little more length. $17.50. They're playful. They frame the face perfectly. And they really make an impact here. They're 1.5 inches from top to bottom. The gems are actually bezel set, the larger gems. And you have 5.12 carats in your peridot. So peridot is the summer gemstone for the month of August. So if you're an August baby, you know that peridot is your birthstone. And it's amazing how here at Shop LC, we carry some of the finest quality peridot I've ever seen. In the past, I've actually walked into jewelry stores where I've seen some peridots that were meh. You know, they were underwhelming. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, peridot. Here at Shop LC, every time we feature the peridots, they're just magnificent in terms of color and radiance and, you know, brightness. Your peridots are definitely a great green gemstone. So this one has 1.05 carats in the smaller chrome diopside gems, which are darker than the peridot. And I don't know if you could see this. I will take them off here in just a moment. I'm holding them up to Facebook and Instagram, and then I'm coming in here to TikTok shoppers so you can see those. Really pretty. I love a flirty earring. You know, anything that is fun and that dangles. I kind of feel that way about bangles too. Like I have on my stainless steel bracelet I purchased from us here at Shop LC back in the day. And I like things with a little bit of movement. I like a little clink clank sometimes. Not all the time. It depends on the mood I'm in. But these earrings are definitely going to do that. So you have that movement, that dangle. Here's what I was telling you. The gemstone in the center, it looks bezel set, but it's in fact prong set. So I have to make that correction. On the picture I was looking at, I thought that it was set all the way, which was nice. But even prettier this way, or just as pretty, I would say, because I love a bezel setting. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you look at it from the side here, you're going to be able to see how the yellow prongs come up and over. And look at the shape of that, how unique that is. The lever itself gives you a nice little length there. The movement, obviously, from side to side, very sexy, super elegant, and again, that pop of color. Notice how the contrast between the two colors here, you can see how great the color green is on the peridot, the larger gemstone, but how unique the chromium, chrome diopside is, how much more rich that color is compared to the peridot. Peridot is more on the lime side, and your chrome diopside is more on like the spearmint winter green side. So you've got a really nice balance between the two colors. In yellow gold, mwah, $69.99. Again, $17.50 per month. That's all you're spending. If you're interested, come and get them.
I like how they dance on the ears.
They dance, right?
Yep.
A lot of movement. It's not just about the dangle for the larger gemstone. The dancing comes from the bottom gems too, right? You've got these articulated settings here on the bottom that allow that playfulness to kind of occur as you're strutting your stuff, ladies. Because all of us have our own little walk, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? Every lady has her own walk, and guys too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gentlemen as well, you know. So it's nice to be able to wear things that kind of move with you, and the earrings definitely do that. Ooh, are we doing the bracelet next?
We are.
Look at that.
Give 'em some more greens.
A little more green here. Shout out to Rita. Shout out to Donna, Princess. Good to see you. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. I only have about 35 minutes left in the live stream, and that goes by quickly. Okay? Just an FYI. We're going to get through quite a few items. I have a multi-gemstone bangle bracelet, multicolored diamond pendant. Talk to me. Somebody send in a message?
I like what Miss Lori says over here.
What'd she say?
She says her natural birthstone is peridot.
Oh, it's peridot?
Yes, but she said she's not a big fan of it, so she started incorporating emerald
Oh.
instead of green.
Okay, so Lori, now I would say you got to get some peridot, but peridot, Lori says that's her birthstone, and she said, you know, she loves the color green, so she kind of decided that she'd name the emerald her birthstone instead of peridot. But I'm telling you, Lori, I don't know if you've purchased some of the peridot that we have here. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that is glamorous. Really gorgeous gemstone. I'm going to bring in the white plate again for our Facebook, Instagram shoppers.
Now we are limited on this. We are down to our last two.
Last two in the 6.5
Yeah.
inch? Boo. If you're interested, I have a 6.5 inch. Two available in the 6.5 inch. It's $227.99. And then we also have different options too, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's see what
The
they are.
prices kind of jump around.
Oh, we're having a. How many tabs do you have open, Elias? He's like a mixer, you know, like a DJ.
Yeah.
You gotta have all these things open at one time. Wiki. Drop the beat in. Okay. So when you're looking at this one, we do have other options available at different price points. You may want to take a look. You'll click on each one to see what's available and what your price points are. But $227.99. Oh, and by the way, we're offering free shipping and handling on all these items too. I apologize, I haven't mentioned that. If you're shopping with us during the live stream, we're offering free shipping and handling, so take advantage of that. If it says clearance, the sale is final. If it doesn't, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I think so far we've only had 2, maybe 3 items that have been clearance. Everything else has been 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a 30-day, okay? Tell me that's not gorgeous. It's a lot of carat weight. This is tennis design, but with 3 rows instead of just a single row. So you have all these beautiful peridot gemstones that are perfectly matched. The color, the cut, the clarity, the carat weight, everything's spot on. You have the insert tongue and groove box closure, which I love. Super secure. We don't skimp on anything when we're manufacturing these bracelets. You're going to lock it in, and then you're going to bring that clasp around, or the closure rather, the latches. You have one on each side, nice and solid there. And your carat weights on these, this one particularly that's available, I think we only have, what did we say, 5 of these?
On the peridot,
One.
we have 2.
2. So we have 2 of these in the 6.5 inch, 54.75 carats. A lot of carat weight. 54 points. Look at this. It's gorgeous. So the good news is, I mean, the bracelet, so these can go together if you wanted it, right? The earrings and the bracelet. If you wanted to find something else that goes with the earrings and or the bracelet, make sure you visit our website, shoplc.com, put the word peridot in, and everything that has peridot in the setting will pop up. You may want to mix and match some of your jewelry. Check that out, okay, if you have an opportunity to, because we've got some really nice options. Okay. So the next item, and yes, I am going to be doing the lariat style necklace. I've been wearing this since I started the show. I felt it was appropriate. That's going to be, oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm going to say this. The lariat necklace, it's a multi-gemstone lariat necklace. 5.75 carats of gemstones. They're all bezel set. These are bezel set. This is going to cost you ready? I want to double check before I even say that out loud. That's unbelievable. I'm going to double check before I say it out loud. This is, let's just say we're going under 200 for that. Under 200 for the necklace. So let me give you an overview of what we're going to have coming up. I only have a few more pieces left. I'm going to do the Sonoran green turquoise. See that? That's an artisan crafted handmade piece of jewelry with turquoise in it from the Sonoran Desert. We'll feature the lariat style multi-gemstone necklace. They call it lariat because of the way it sits on the neckline. It kind of hangs down low and all the gems are bezel set. That one is 5.75 carats. We have the 100 facet moissanite necklace. Oh boy. There she is. Okay. Right now, moissanite is one of the hottest sellers in the jewelry stores. Crazy. So this is actually 40.35 carats of moissanite in an eternity style necklace or tennis style necklace. We all have seen, celebrities show up. Believe it or not, they're rocking moissanite. High-end luxury designers have moissanite in their collection, and they sell this kind of jewelry as bridal jewelry. So if you're a bride, soon-to-be bride walking down the aisle, boom, or you know somebody who is, are you kidding me? That is next level. Maybe you plan to attend a show where you just love a little bling around your neckline. I can't call this little. That's a lot of bling, but it's a little price tag, which you'll see here in just a few.
We could actually give them that right now.
Yeah, we're going to do that one?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Right now.
We also have a moissanite men's ring. So ladies, if you wanted to get your sweetie pie, your boo-boo, your bunches of oats, look at that. Isn't that sharp? That's for the guys. Could be for your husband. Maybe you're not married just yet. You're dating. Could be for your son. He's going to be graduating. He's got a birthday coming up. Gentlemen, moissanite sharp. That's coming up. And then we have the multi-diamond cluster as well as this beautiful multicolor gemstone bangle. So these are just a few of the pieces that are coming up. Let's get into the moissanite necklace. Thank you all so much for watching the show today. This is the Shop LC Facebook Live, Instagram Live, TikTok Live show where we offer some really great values via social media. We want to make sure you are aware of what we do here. We're a manufacturer first. We have been for 45 years plus. Prior to us becoming a home shopping network, you can watch our TV show live 24/7 through your cable provider, your satellite providers, your smart TVs, all that good stuff. But we've recently expanded to the social media platforms so that people have a chance to kind of see what we're doing on a regular basis. We're offering amazing values. So this is your moissanite necklace. It's going to sit just as it is on the bust here. Can you imagine that? Stunning. Every single one of these moissanites has 100 facets. Remember I was talking just a few minutes ago about how you cut a gemstone? The facets are really important because it allows the light to travel through the gem and really react to the color of the gemstone and the beauty of that gemstone. So this one is only, you ready? $749. $749.99, which is huge in the world of moissanite. These days, what happens with moissanite is that you have a lot of, well, the original guy that held the patent to the moissanite, is someone who still offers deals on moissanites. Hold on one second. This thing is secure. So those are the latches I was taking off because you have that same style, one latch on each side for security. You're able to push down, pull back to release. Ooh, look at this. Ay, ay, ay. You find a necklace like this, and I'm not sure, Elias, if you can find us a comparison on this. This is going to cost you thousands of dollars elsewhere. This one is a 100 facet moissanite necklace. You have 18 inches in length. This has the box closure with the double safety catch. Free shipping on this one, $150 month-to-month payment plan, 30-day money-back guarantee. The sale is not final on this one. You can send it back if you're not happy. But trust me, you're going to be like, yes, I love you, Shop LC. So here it is on the neckline. And isn't that lovely? I mean, this is what you see on the red carpet. I promise you. The celebrities are also wearing moissanite. This is big. This is huge in the world of jewelry, gemstones. Now you have all these very high-end, blah, 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 designers that have moissanite collections, wedding collections, bridal collections. Look at that. What you want to compare moissanite or something, okay, I don't want to say that you compare moissanite to a D-flawless diamond. More so you compare a D-flawless diamond to moissanite because moissanite has more fire than a diamond, believe it or not. This is unbelievable material. So this was discovered originally as natural material in the ground. What happens is with moissanite, the crystal structure of moissanite does not grow large enough for it to be cut, faceted, and put into jewelry. They're teeny tiny pieces. So when they were first discovered, you had a team of people who said, wait a minute, we need to be able to take this stuff in the lab. We need to replicate it, okay, using the same chemical makeup. So it's lab-created moissanite, and everybody in the world is now learning more and more about this material and going absolutely bananas over it. Because if you don't mind wearing a little bling and it not necessarily being diamonds, but still being that great material that the fire, the brilliance, the scintillation, the light dispersion is going to be next level, this is the way to go. It really is. So many people will mistake this for a D-flawless diamond necklace around your neckline. You're going to see a lot of jaws down to the floor. You're like, oh, pick that up, pick that up. Because you're going to walk into a room and people are like, what is going on her neckline? That's a diamond. Look at that. So, and this is the Eternity style, 5-star rated. I'm going to give you some stats, give you some details here so you know exactly what to expect. Let me give you the reviews, though, first. Oh, we have a new review that just came in, actually. Ronalina said, beautiful necklace. Lori, oh, this might be Lori. Is this the same Lori? No, this is Lori M. She says, looks better than my flawless diamond necklace. Crazy. That's what I'm saying. You put it together with a flawless diamond necklace, you know, the colorless, this is going to look better. And that's the reason why a lot of people are like, I'll take that moissanite, please. Because it's going to have more fire than the diamond, and people are going to still think it's the best quality diamond they've ever seen in their life. Jones says, bling, exclamation point, absolutely stunning. People comment on the necklace all the time. You can't go wrong with this item. So true. Moissanite is the way to go. You know, it's one of these gemstones that people absolutely go goo goo gaga over. You get so many compliments. So many people stop you. Let me see. Geraldine, she says, purchasing jewelry at Shop LC is like winning the lottery. Yes. I love that. She says, my husband bought me this necklace for my birthday. I took it to my jeweler to see if this was a good purchase. I told him it was moissanite. He looked it over with a jeweler's loupe, and he tested it with a diamond tester. This is the part. It tested as a diamond. He asked me how much did I pay for it, and I told him $7.99. I asked him, was it a good buy? He said, you hit the lottery for this purchase. He said, just to purchase one of the 5mm moissanite stones, one 5mm, he said it costs $150 to $200 each. The necklace has 84 stones. I love this testimonial. She goes on to say, 100 facet FG SI1 colorless. He valued the necklace low to high $16,000 to $25,000. Just that for the necklace. People, are you all hearing this stuff? So we always recommend that you take these items to a jeweler. Here's what happened with moissanite when it was first made in the lab and put out in the market. Most people thought they were D-flawless diamonds. It tests like a diamond. So they had to come up with a way to test moissanite in the market today so that they can determine if it's a diamond or if it's moissanite. But moissanite is still valued at a high price point. She said that the actual jeweler valued her necklace at $16,000 to $25,000. That's such a big deal. $749.99. You go to the Jacques Bleu Bla Blues. I'm making up these designer names because I don't like to put them all out there. They're great places. There you go. But you're going to pay top dollar. You just will. You'll pay the $16,000, $15,000, $10,000 for moissanite. So here's a linking round cut moissanite in 925 sterling silver. Where's the moissanite? That's in there? Okay.
That's exactly what I said too.
So it's 22 carats, and it'll cost you $2,467. So I'm not too sure what the 385 to 2,400 is. I'm assuming once you choose the different metals, maybe the CZs, $2,467 is the bottom line. Everybody loves this necklace, and so will you. Hopefully you have the chance to take advantage of it. You want to talk about major bling factor? This delivers. And one of the things that I love about these necklaces we offer, the way that it sits on the neckline is key. You want it to sit comfortably, and you want it to wrap nicely around your décolleté. The neckline is one of these areas where we're all shaped differently, and so it's important to include articulation throughout the necklace, so when it sits on your neckline, it sits flat, it sits comfortably, and it sits right. So when you walk into a room, people are going to be like, you're just going to go around and lift everybody's mouth up off the floor. Not literally, but you'll know when they're looking at you, that's what they're looking at. Not that they're not peeping you out, but the necklace is just to die for.
They can say, wow.
Yes, wow, 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 just as one of our shoppers said in the testimonial. So, yeah, wow, you got it for $749 if you decided to get it. We are offering you that 30-day money-back guarantee, so that option is on the table. Coming up, let me see, what time is it? Oh, we got about 20 minutes. So we're going to move quickly through these items.
Them necklaces.
We have to move quickly through these
Give
items.
them something with chakras.
The chakra.
Yes. Since it's spring, getting into that spring chakra.
Yeah. So, I had a little bit of the ginger and the lemon in there. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm just dealing with a cold now, so.
You
That tea
scratch
is
that.
amazing. Say again?
Let's get the gentleman in here. Let's get him with the moissanite.
Gentlemen. Okay, so we're going to do the multi-gemstone. We're also going to do the moissanite ring for the guys. Which one do we want to do? The lariat first?
Yes, let's do the lariat.
All right, let's do the lariat. This is the one I've been wearing the entire show. Britt, welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the ultimate necklace. I mean, the minute I saw it, I connected with the necklace. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know we had this in stock. Look at the gemstones that are in that setting. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? These are all bezel set. So you've got the different chakras in here. And, you know, chakras people connect to the heart chakra, the throat chakra, you know, the top of the head chakra, all these different chakras. So you have those little symbols in between. But, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is on clearance. You remember I was telling you that I didn't want to tell you the price because on my show sheet, I was hesitant. My show sheet says $129.99. $129.99. It's on clearance, not just on sale, but on clearance. $59.99. Round of applause, anybody? We'll give it a hand clap. That's huge because you're getting 5.75 carats of genuine gemstones. You have this beautiful lariat style that dangles all the way. There is amethyst, black spinel, blue topaz, I'm looking at all of them now, citrine, peridot, garnet, and smoky quartz. All of those gemstones are going to be, let me give you millimeter size here, 7 by 5 millimeter. And then the way this is designed, excuse me, it's done in a way that I think a lot of us really enjoy. It's got that sexy kind of dangle. There go the gemstones. There's your amethyst, there's your black spinel, your blue topaz. Now let me get you a little plate here so that those of you on, please hold, Facebook and Instagram, look how pretty. So from top to bottom, you have these bezel set gemstones. At the top there's garnet, that's rhodolite, peridot, citrine, black spinel, blue topaz. Oh, that's smoky quartz in the middle. That's a chocolate. That's the black spinel, and then the amethyst. And then the little symbols of the your chakras. So that's quite nice. That's solid. 925 sterling silver. Let me flip it to the other side so you can see that. And those of you on TikTok, I'm coming over. I know I'm off screen right now, but I'm just wanting to show Facebook and Instagram a bit closer because you all, for whatever reason, have a clear shot without me having to do anything extra. So there's the front of your necklace. And then here's the back. Nice and solid. 5.75 carats. Do we have some gram weight on this one? It's saying 18 inches, but obviously that's going to be the actual size of the chain or the length of the chain. Excuse me. No gram weight, but this is heavy. This is a really great heavy piece of jewelry for $59.99. Unheard of. Really unheard of to see this piece of jewelry go on sale the way that it has. It's a part of our spring clearance event. $15 per month if you want to take advantage of the budget payment option. And free shipping and handling. What more can you ask for? Depending on if you're wearing this with, an open kind of neckline. I have my crew neckline that comes up on the dress. But if you've got the scoop neck, if you have the V-neck, if you have a turtleneck, a cow neck, it's not going to matter. If you have a little tank top dress on. Spring and summertime, this is going to be perfect for this time of year because you probably have some of these gemstones in your collection already, right? Might. Do you have any amethyst? Do you have any peridot? Do you have any garnets? Do you have any citrines? Do you have any smoky quartz? Excuse me. All of these gemstones are actually in your settings. So this is definitely a great way to upgrade. And it is on clearance. This sale is final, but trust me, you're going to want to take advantage of this final clearance price because you can't even get the gemstones for that price. $59? The original price was $149. We took it down to $129. We put it on sale for $79, and now it's on clearance for $59.99. You're welcome. We love you. We love you too.
I can just imagine that with caftan too.
Right? Nice little caftan. Yeah, we get a lot of clothing here at Shop LC. Our Tamsy collection is made for the everyday woman. And you may want to check out the Tamsy website. TAMSY is how you spell that. We've got some great spring, summer caftans and kimonos, things like that you can really rock with necklaces like this. This has an extender too. So you have I think that's going to be about a 1-inch extender that you can use to adjust as needed. All righty. Coming up. The men's piece. Gentlemen, if you're watching, please, please, please get ready. Ladies, if you have a son, if you have, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever you want to treat, could be an uncle, your dad. Are you kidding me? The graduation on the horizon. Look at this. That's an Asher cut moissanite for the men. Asher cut moissanite. Do you know how much this would cost at the Jacques Bleu Bleu store? This is $197.99 here at Shop LC. And Elias is working on trying to get a comparison. I don't know if we're going to be able to find it, but let me tell you something. We have this in yellow gold, and we have it in white gold. This is vermeil yellow over sterling. We also have it in the platinum over sterling finish as well. Not too sure what the sizes are. The one that we've made available. Okay, so 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 in the silver. But what's interesting is 14K yellow gold vermeil is a little cheaper than the silver one. $249 for the all silver, and then the yellow gold over sterling. What's the $197? So that's the discount price. Excuse me.
Our computer's kind of
Good news is it's on sale. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's a $39.60 budget payment option available. Let me make sure you all see this. I know that our TikTok shoppers, because I can see what you see very well. I know you all could see that nicely. That's an Asher cut. 5.4 carat moissanite. Do you know how expensive that would be? Isn't that beautiful? Nicely polished for the guys. Look at the finish on the back end. Nicely finished, nice and solid. I mean, a really well-made piece. $197 for an over 5 carat Asher cut moissanite. People! If I can come into your living rooms right now, I would. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in my little plate. I think I'll do it in white. That way we have a little contrast. I'm trying to, oh, the stuffiness is coming. I'm trying to get to this show without having to, oh, okay. We've got it. We've got this. Got to cheer yourself on sometimes, ladies. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Asher cut. That is a magnificent moissanite piece. Look at the faceting on that. Your boo-boo, your sweetie pie, your bunches of oats. Oh, he deserves it. Isn't that sharp? Gentlemen, if you're watching, less than $200. $197.99 just for you. Nicely polished, wide band, tapers in a little bit. It is done in platinum over, 14K yellow gold over sterling in this option, but we also have the platinum over sterling. Sizes 9 through 14 on this design. Sonia, hello. Hi, Aiden. Good to see you. Gentlemen, please do not miss out. $39.60 per month. What else do I need to tell you? It's an Asher cut. Do we have any gram weight on this? This is a nice one. Let's see. We'll double check here on the bottom. So no gram weight is listed, but this is heavy. This is definitely heavy. I can't even believe the cut on this. This is like an octillion cut. This is more than just that Asher because of the additional facets.
Now we are down to our last 9.
We only have 9 of these in that vermeil yellow gold over sterling. I think a few more in the platinum over sterling.
Yes, we have a total of 5 in the sterling.
So 5 in the sterling and a few in your vermeil yellow gold over sterling.
Yes.
All right, coming up next, we're moving. We have a multicolored diamond cluster pendant that's a 1/2 carat, followed by a natural red zircon ring that's mwah. And then our last piece is the multi-gemstone bangle. I think I'm going to put that on.
Let's actually give them the Sonoran. Forgot about that.
Oh, we forgot about the Sonoran turquoise, the artisan crafted. That's right. Thank you for that. Yep, reminder on that. I have the moissanite necklace in platinum over sterling. I love it. Ooh, Lori. Oh, we're here.
She is styling.
She does a lot. I'd love to see your jewelry box collection. You go, girl. Yeah, Lori's one of our regular shoppers, so appreciate you hanging out with me here on the live stream, Lori. Okay, so the Sonoran, it's been a while since I've seen Sonoran green turquoise. Look how pretty. Freaking love this one. Look at that. Bezel set gems, $79.99. $79.99. That's it. That's all out the door. We have a $20 budget payment option. I mean, you all are hooked up. Look at that picture.
Like a planet.
It does look kind of like a planet. Yeah. One of the things that I love about turquoise, especially the Sonoran version, is that you have these different shades of blue and green in there. And the natural striations that form inside of the turquoise itself is perfect. So you have these, to Elias's point, when you look at a planet from outer space, not that we've been in outer space, but we've seen people go in outer space and they show you the aerial view. This is what I would imagine our planet Earth looking like, right? You've got the green pastures, you have the oceans, you have the land, and so you can really see how beautiful that is. It's bezel set with different gemstones in there. The gems that are included are citrine. It looks like you have a peridot. What else do we have? Tourmaline. Oh, actually, these are multicolored tourmalines. For $79.99, confirmed. So even though I was naming other gems, that is my mistake. These are all different color tourmalines in there. Now this is for Facebook, Instagram. Look, isn't that pretty? And you see the way they've added another little sonore in there on the side? Such a beauty. Perfectly bezel set. All this done by hand. This is our artisan crafted collection. We've got artisans in different parts of the world that team up with us, and they make these beautiful pieces. This one has a really nice size to it. 5-star rated. Margaret, she says, comfortable fit, very pretty ring. I've gotten a number of compliments on this ring. That's from Margaret. I want to show this to you on my finger so you have a chance to see it. You see the picture here in the back and how lovely the detail is. You've got a lot of filigree work, flowers. We talked about the spring, the summer. This is that ring. Ooh! This is that ring. See, I'd wear it on my index finger because of the size. Personal thing, preference. But $79.99, it's on sale. We only have one size, 7, so find a finger that it fits on and just accept it. Love it. You will love it. But 6.65 carats total gem weight, and then artisan crafted with all 925 sterling silver. Beautifully done from top to bottom. It really is. All right, we're going to keep moving because we only have a few minutes left here. 10 minutes, not even 9. 9 minutes.
Let's get in with that multi-pendant.
We're going to do the multicolored diamond pendant, followed by a red zircon ring, and then the last is the multi-gemstone bangle bracelet, and that's a wrap. So we're going to get through this stuff pretty quickly. Thank you all again for hanging out with me. It is a 2-hour live stream show, so we try to get about 10 to 15 items in the show if possible. And keep in mind with the necklace that we had, that multicolored lariat style, $59.99 was your final low. That was the clearance item. And then now we have, listen to this, we have a multicolored diamond pendant. Now this thing is gorgeous. I am a huge fan of different colored diamonds. This one delivers. You have the blue diamond, the red diamond, the yellow diamond. What else? I think there's a champagne diamond in there too. This is baguette round cut. You have so many different colors in one setting. So half carat, I hope you don't mind a half carat diamond pendant. This is the way to go. $99 for a half carat of multiple color diamonds and different cuts of diamonds, which is quite nice. I'll just set this here.
And we got, it's Perry joining us on Instagram.
Hey, Perry.
Hi, Jessica.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you tuning in. $99, $20 per month. That's it, people. Gentlemen, if you're out there watching, hello. I don't always co-sign, but I'm telling you, you want to wow your sweetie pie? If she's a mom, Mother's Day, treat her. $99. If she has a birthday coming up, if it's just because you want to make her smile, you want to get her something pretty without having to, get down on one knee and propose just yet. Maybe you're dating, you're enjoying each other, you want to get her a nice little diamond pendant. Half carat, multicolor, great size, and it comes with the chain ready to wear. I mean, you really can't ask for anything more. $99 for this one. I'm going to come in a little more for our TikTok shoppers, and then those of you on Facebook and Instagram, I know you're just getting my face probably up close. I'm going to move over to this side so I can bring this over to you so you can see these colors of diamonds too. Excuse me.
Sparkle in there.
Isn't that nice sparkle?
It is.
I mean, those are diamonds. That's what you would expect to get. Excuse me. But I wanted to go ahead and zoom in all the way so you can see the colors, because the colors are, for me, what does it. There you go. Facebook, Instagram, this one's for you. You can see the blue, the yellow, the red. That is gorgeous. A little bit of green in there. And I love the shape of that. That's a half carat diamond pendant with different colored diamonds. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Elias, this one comes with the chain, right?
Yes, it comes with the chain.
Excuse me. 18-inch chain. The clasp on this one is spring ring, so it is ready to wear. This is a nice piece to buy for a special someone, a loved one, especially without having to break the bank. You know, $99 for real deal, genuine diamonds, in my opinion, is the way to go. Why spend $99 on something that, you know, you don't necessarily know they're going to keep forever? 5-star rated, everybody talking about it. Classic, simple, elegant, not overdone. And nowadays the trend is petite, less is more. So you don't have to be over the top with it, right? So we have Nancy that says great multicolored diamonds, says it all. Christine says cute pendant and nice for daily wear. We have another one that came in from Lynn. She says love this style of pendant, very beautiful. And then Clara says love the multi-diamond pendant and how it looks with other chains. Oh, so obviously you can switch out your chains. This one comes with it, but you've got some options once you get it home. You'll be able to play around with it and probably wear it every day, just as one of our viewers said. Because you have so many colors of diamonds in there.
It almost reminds me of a stained glass, like that you see at a church.
Yeah, the stained glass windows. That's right. Okay. So we have a beautiful red zircon ring.
Yes.
And then the bangle bracelet, back to back. Back to back. Oh! Red zircon is, I am obsessed with this gemstone. This gem, actually, I'm considering getting this one from Mama because, well, we only have sizes 6, 9, and 10. But this is a 3.25 carat natural red zircon ring. Let me put it on the stand. You have to see this. It's a lot of carat weight. $99.99. That's it. You see the bling? With zircons are highly refractive. So what that means is, when you hear high refractive index, lots of bling. The bling is intense. It's out of control. It's ridiculously good. So let's slide it in from this direction for Facebook. Ow, look at that red. All natural, pure red color. Lots of refraction and light, that dispersion. Lots of bling. I can't believe this was $99. This is in platinum over sterling. And you have these beautiful gemstones down the side here. Those are white zircon. White zircon. Millimeter size on the center gem is, I had a feeling, this is a 9x7 millimeter. It's very large. Miss Tokyo, good to see you. Janine, Britt, still hanging out with us. Janie, I think it is. I apologize, Janie, if I didn't pronounce that right. So this is a 2.85 carat center stone, and then the rest is going to be all zircon on the side. This, major. I want to kind of hold to the side so you all can see how pretty that is. Look at the bling you get from that. It's such a good color, too. I mean, it's going to coordinate with a lot of pieces in your collection, but this is a rock. I mean, 2.85 carats, nearly 3 carats in just one stone is a big, big deal. So this is really giving you a nice opportunity to take advantage of the perfect size rock to present to a loved one. And when you see the red zircon in person, any zircon in general sparkles and is intense. But when you start getting into some of these color zircons, like blue zircon, red zircon, they are next level gemstones. And usually this quality and this caliber would be in our Luxotto or our Ileana collection, even in our Rhapsody collection. So you're getting that same caliber and quality in platinum over sterling, which makes it much more affordable, and you're only paying $99.99. So opportunity, knock, knock. Who's there? Shop LC with low cost. All right, our final piece is one that we, this is a staple. This is when we first launched the network. By the way, Shop LC has been around since 2007 here in the United States. We've been manufacturing jewelry for 45 years plus, but we launched our network actually this month in 2007. So we're celebrating our 17th year on TV. And I'm actually celebrating my 17 years with the company, which is crazy. I just never thought that, you know, time would go by that fast. And here I am, you know, still just as excited as I was the first day. because of how great the values are. But this was one of our original pieces, our original designs that have stuck and stayed with us throughout the years because of how popular they are. Not an easy design to acquire or to because you have to put the mold, the casting of the gemstone setting has to be done properly. And because of the cut of those gemstones, those are marquee cut. I mean, it's not easy to cut these beauties. $167.99 for this bangle. And you have 10.35 carats of genuine gemstones. We have 2 sizes left in stock. The size 8 has sold out. See, this is what I love about Shop LC. We're going to provide you, even though it's a bangle design, we're still going to give you size options. And that for me is key. Initially, when we first launched and started manufacturing these bracelets, we had these meetings with the design team in regards to what we want to see more of. And a lot of us had petite wrists, some of us had middle, we're in between sizes. So we said, why can't we do these bangle bracelets a little bit smaller, some larger, so that everybody out there, depending on their size, could have the perfect fit. And that's what we've been doing over the years. This one again comes in a 7 1/4 and a 6 1/2 inch. The 8 inch has sold out, but if you're on our website, you click on the little bell. The bell will give you the option to put your personal information in. And once we get this again in stock in a size 8, we'll notify you right away. And this is definitely one that we have in regular rotation. Hi, Virginia. Good to see you. Hi, Pat. Hi, Mitzi. Mitzi, thank you so much for tuning in. A lot of testimonials on this one. Carolyn says, awesome bracelet. More beautiful in person. Love it. Jean says the colors are beautiful and it matches the cross nicely. Remember I was telling you that this is a staple, one that we manufacture as often as possible because of how popular it is. It also has a matching cross pendant that you might be able to find on our website. I don't know if it's available, but that is something that a lot of people gravitate towards because, spring is here. It's nice to have multiple colors. Oh, and by the way, these are not just any colors. This is tanzanite. This is sapphire, this is amethyst, this is apatite, this is peridot, this is citrine, this is fire opal, and that's rhodolite garnet. So all of these gemstones that I just went through are perfectly set in the bracelet. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to come around for our Facebook.
I feel like it's the perfect bracelet to get you through the year.
Right? To kick off 2024 spring, summer, kind of event.
Be that burst of color.
Definitely a burst of color. That's beautiful. And all those gemstones have to be perfectly cut, perfectly matched, perfectly set. It's a bangle. The bangle design has the hinge, so you don't have to worry about trying to slide it onto your wrist and then having a hard time getting it over the knuckle. Pushes down, and then it aligns right in place and it snaps. You'll hear the snap. You see that? It's secure. Push down, line it back up, snaps right in place. You also have thickness on the other side, so nice and thick, nice and heavy, but just an all-around beautiful bracelet. I was showing Facebook and Instagram, I apologize. Here TikTok. Naisha or Nisha, thank you so much for hanging out. Isn't that pretty? So again, instead of you having to struggle with the bracelet, put it on over the knuckle, you're gonna release it. There's a little latch that releases it. Hinge on the other side, you wrap it around, and voila. My time is up. Good night. I just looked at the clock. We got to wrap this up. One last look. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us here at Shop LC. Such a pleasure. Time went by quickly. $167.99, $33.60 budget payment option. Again, such a pleasure hanging out with you. Hopefully you can join us again. I'll be here on Thursday on the Facebook Live, Instagram Live from 2 to 4 as well. So hopefully you'll join me then. And then to Lori and everybody else with the messages, thank you for reaching out. I'm Jessica Maldonado. It's been a pleasure. Until the next time, you guys take care. Go back and check out some of the items we've aired and pick up those pieces while supplies last. Take care. God bless. Have a great day.